So if you've been looking for a way to stealthily monitor things that are going on in your home, say you want to watch the babysitter, want to watch the kids, CamDuck is the company you want to look for. They make a couple different items, and this is actually a smoke detector camera, so it's a hidden camera built into a smoke detector. But they also make a little outlet camera, and this you can plug in. You can power things, USB charge, all that stuff like that. But in here is a little camera, and that's the same thing with this guy, the smoke detector. So let's take a look and see what you get. And of course, the star is the smoke detector. And I'm going to show you everything that this does here in a second. I'll show you what you get in the box. Of course, you get a charging cable, USB-C charging cable. You get a guitar pick, and I'll show you what that's for. Mounting hardware, a little micro SD card reader. So you pretty much get everything you need with this guy. And of course, the most important part is the manual. And this is the CamDuck 007. And like I said, it's a smoke detector camera, but it gives you some nice information and tips on how to mount it and where to get the app and how to operate it. And here's all the information on the app. And I'm going to walk you through it. It's pretty simple and easy to understand. You could actually do it without the manual, but you're going to want to read it because it's very important. So let's get all this out of the way, and I'll kind of show you the smoke detector here. Of course, you got a button on the top, and the camera's built in here, and this does swivel, so it does a full 360 degrees, and it does a digital zoom, and we'll kind of go through that in a second. Of course, you get the base for mounting on the wall or on the ceiling, and a couple different ways you can operate this. Built-in battery, the battery lasts about 6 hours, so you charge this up, put it on your ceiling, and you can monitor the babysitter that way. It does Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you do not need internet. But if you do want to like remotely do things with it, you'll want to connect it to your Wi-Fi. But you can do it through your Bluetooth through your phone. I think most people are probably going to do it through Wi-Fi. You can hardwire it in, so it's got wires for hardwiring. So if you've got access in your ceiling and wall, you can do it that way. And under here, this is what the guitar pick does. He lets you open him up. Let me see if I can get him open here easily. There we go. And access the little charging port, USB-C charging port. So that's where you're going to use this guy if you want to charge up the battery. And for your micro SD card, you don't need this, but if you do want to save your videos, you do want that part. You'll have to provide that on your own. So pretty simple. Put in your SD card, you can charge it up, put it on the wall, and away you go. So to operate this guy, let me get him out of the way here. You hold down the button for about 3 or 4 seconds, and you'll get a couple lights over here. A blue and a red light. There they are, over here. And these will blink and everything for about a minute, then they'll shut off. So this kind of shows you that it's booting up and powered on. But after about a minute, they go off, so you have no idea that there's actually little lights in here. And you can see they're starting to blink away here. And then after a minute or so, if you ever wonder, is this guy even on? If you just touch the button, you'll get a light on here, and I'll show you that. At least it's powered on. Because like I said, this is kind of stealthy. Well, that's basically all you got to do. You do have to connect it to your Wi-Fi or your Bluetooth, but you do that through the app, and I'll kind of give you a brief walkthrough. So let's do that. Let's take a look at the app. So download the CamDuck app, and away we go. So go to your app store, download the CamDuck app onto your cell phone, and then click on Start. You see mine's going to go out and detect automatically. I'll show you here in a second how you would do it manually. But since I've already done it before, it kind of knows a lot of my information. If you have issues, change your router to 2.4 gigahertz only, and that might help out a bit. Sometimes the 5 gigahertz is a little wonky. It knows my password and everything. And then it's going to attach the camera to your app, and that takes about a minute, so let that go. And this is a one-time only thing, so it's just initial connection. And there you go. And you see the top one's the one I just attached. If you want to do it without any of this, click on the plus at the very top, and that'll let it manually attach a camera. And you're going to be able to pick between Wi-Fi, or if you want a Bluetooth, just pick which one you're going to use. And it walks you through your steps. Pretty straightforward. And here's some options. So you can see the reporting. That'll give you all kinds like reports. If you want to take a picture, click the picture button. You see it took a picture. And if you want to record, click the record button. Of course, it's manually recording. And there's some SD cards, some other options you can see here. Here's all the pictures and movies that I've taken so far, or the recording. And there we go. Let's flip it around. So if I flip my phone, you can see I can make it full screen. You can zoom around with the buttons on the right-hand side. And it does have like a digital zoom, and it is a panning camera, so the camera does spin around. So it's kind of very nice camera. You can see I can do some flips. I can the orientation. And you can change it from 4 megapixel to 1080p. Like I said, all the different kind of flips. You can do left, right, and zoom in and out. So it is a true 360-degree camera. A very nice camera. And back to like its manual, normal mode. And you can do the kind of the same thing there, just if you want a big picture or a small picture. And there, that's it. CamDuck 007. What a great little device. Like I said, if you especially this is made for stealth monitoring. You know, you want to make sure that your kids or your employees see what they're doing, and you don't want them to know that you're watching them. This is the guy for you. Like I said, if you're going to permanently be using it for a camera, you want to hardwire power to it, or you can just charge it up, plop it on the wall. Like I said, you can charge it, or you can power it and charge it through the USB-C cable, so you get a long USB-C cable, or you can hardwire it in with power. So either way you want to go. I'm just going to use the battery because this is kind of, you say you got the dog sitter, the babysitter coming over for 4 or 5 hours that night. Plop this up on the ceiling or on the wall. They'll never know they're being watched. What a great device. Check it out. Pick one up. Check out CamDuck. They make some really neat products, and I really like this company. Really some cool devices.